Hello everyone, my name is Elle and thank you so much for joining me today. Please bear with me here. I am experimenting with a brand new camera. This is my first time using it, so we're gonna see how it goes. Anyway, this is my Finish 17 in 2017 2.0 finale. So in case you missed it a little while ago, I had an Elle Tells video where I talked about my thoughts on panning and the panning community, and I explained how I was really overwhelmed. And so I decided to end a couple of my projects so I can start some other things. So this is my second Finish 17 finale because I already did my first one, the Let's Do Textures, so now I'm doing the finale for this one. So I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Faven MonikatheDiva for including me on this project. I am so grateful. I really am thankful anytime anyone invites me to do a project with them. It really does mean a lot to me to be included. So a huge thank you. The only reason I'm ending this project so early is because I've kind of hit the end of my road with it. If this was a project I'd come up with on my own, I would have ended it anyway. Like, it has nothing to do with the collab. I just really want to stress that because I do feel bad about ending something that's a collab, something that we had talked about doing for the full year. So anyway, you will see I have finished all of the products I realistically could. So everyone who is still involved in this collab will be listed in my description box. So please go and check them out and support them, send them some love. They've been working really hard on this project. So I highly encourage you guys to go check out those people. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the products. So there were different categories for this project, and the first category was lip products. It was supposed to be lipsticks, but I did not choose lipsticks because of my lipstick roulette. So the first thing I have here is a lip liner. This is from ColourPop. This is in the shade Marshmallow. So I rarely use this, but I absolutely love this. I love ColourPop lip liners. They just go on so smoothly. They don't tug at your lips like some lip liners can, and they can be a struggle. The only thing is it can be difficult to sharpen these sometimes. So this shade is beautiful, this really cool toned purple, but with my lipstick roulette I just did not have many opportunities to use this. So I used it a couple of times. I do really like it and I am keeping it in my collection. The next product is from Dior, and this is a lip gloss in Angelique, and this is another example of a product that I just did not get to use as much as I would like to, because this is one of the few glosses that I really do like. So this gloss had no sparkle, glitter, shimmer, any of that stuff in it. It's just a straight up glossy gloss. It's a very pretty pale nudish shade that does look amazing over nude lipsticks and nude lip liners. It does look really good, and it's not sticky, which is why I like this one. And I love the applicator of this gloss. I love applicators like this that are like that tiny little brush. I find that my lip gloss applies so much easier than with a doe foot. So this is my favorite kind of packaging for a lip gloss as well. So the product is good, the packaging is good. The only thing was, where I was doing my lipstick roulette and testing out lipsticks, I really was not layering lip gloss on top of it. So I unfortunately did not get the use out of this that I would have liked. In my last update, I decluttered a lip gloss from Tarte. It was the Skintuitive lip gloss in Energy, so I don't have that one anymore. The next thing is a product that I did finish, a lip product I did finish. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy in Rosy Lips. So this stuff was amazing. I've actually found myself missing it. Like a few times when I've had particularly dry lips, I've been like, where's my little Vaseline? Oh, it's gone. So I have not repurchased it because I have so many lip balms, so many, and I really want to work through those, especially because they're so old. I don't want to keep buying stuff. That's the thing I'm trying not to do. So even though I really did like this, I will not be repurchasing right now. So this product, so thick and heavy, and I know that for some people that's like not a good thing, but for me that's what I wanted it for. I wanted something that was going to really sit and sink into my lips and just make my lips feel so hydrated, and that's what this did. So I would just layer it on pretty thickly. I've said this a few times, but I tend to use my lip balms recently more like treatments, like masks, and so I will put on like thick layers of it, and then after like 10 to 15 minutes or whatever period of time I will wipe it away, and my lips are so good. Like, I don't need a $30 lip mask because a couple dollar little jar of Vaseline lip balm does the trick for me. So that's one way I would use it. Sometimes just a tiny bit at nighttime. Because this is tinted, I really did not like to sleep with it on my lips that heavily, but I would just put a little coating on it. So I tried to use it as much as possible when I was not wearing lipstick, and so it ended up being pretty easy to finish with consistent use. So gotta love that. And the last lip product is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Lip / Cheek Cream in Blushed Rose. This is a deluxe size. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I wish I could use this more. So this is what I have on my lips right now, just this. It's supposed to be a cream product that you can use for both your cheeks and your lips, but I really did not like it on my cheeks, like way too sticky. I'll talk more about cream blushes when I get to the blush category, but I just don't like them. I really do not enjoy using them. I'm not that kind of person. Like, I'm not a low maintenance, you know, a little bit of cream blush. Like, you know, the aesthetic, the Glossier girl aesthetic where they have like those cloud paint blush. Like, that's not me. That's just not who I am. So this product as a blush did not work for me. But as a lip color, this is stunning. And it's not something that just looks dramatic or takes away attention or anything else, because like you would think it would be really dark and dramatic, but it just gives you such a natural blushed hue to your lips. Like, this is the pigment my lips can get naturally on their own sometimes, so it just does not look unnatural, which is such a great thing. So I really like this product. I definitely want to use this more. I don't think I'm going to include this in my lipstick roulette at the moment, but it might come around again when I go through like my second round of it and see if I have anything similar. I don't think I do though, just like the packaging and stuff alone. I like to have standalone lipsticks. This is something that I can't just take with me because I'm not going to apply it with my finger. I don't like to apply tinted products with my finger. I just don't like it. So I did use a lip brush to apply this. So anyway, this is a really beautiful product, and for deluxe size packaging as well, I just want to say thank you, Bobbi Brown, for including a mirror in this, because it's such a great little thing to have, even though it's a deluxe size product. So very impressed, very happy, and I really enjoy this product. Moving on to eyeshadows, I have Telepathy from ColourPop, which has very little usage on it. It's a gorgeous eyeshadow. It really is so unique, and I feel like this would be a great summery sort of shade to really go bright with some shadows, but this is starting to get dry. This is one of my oldest ColourPop products, and I can really tell now the formula is definitely not as good as it used to be. I feel like it's not gonna last that much longer. So I doubt I will get it finished because of all the other stuff I'm working on, and because I just have so many ColourPop shadows. Like, I made the mistake of buying too many at one time. I've got like, what, 50? Something like that? Maybe not that much, but I know it's a crazy number. And I'm just not gonna be able to finish them all. So I wanna get usage out of it. So the fact that I already have pan on this and I've used this a few times, like, I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it already. So just any extra progress I make is just, it's just extra, it's just gravy. So I love this eyeshadow though, and I gotta find more ways to use it. I found a few ways that I liked and a few combinations. The thing that trips me up the most is a lip color pairing. So if you happen to have this eyeshadow, let me know what lip colors you pair with it. During my last update, I had decluttered an eyeshadow from Tarte. It was the Emphasize Amazonian Clay Waterproof Cream Eyeshadow in, I think it was like Plum Smoke, something like that. I decluttered that one in my last video. I'm also going to be decluttering this little guy from Hard Candy. This is just a little mini white eyeshadow. It's decent, but I don't need it. You know, it sounds awful to say that, but I'm really being a little bit more ruthless with my collection, and I have a lot of white eyeshadows. Like, this is something that I would use as like a highlight shade, and while it's pretty, I have other things that perform better. A better version of it would be Venus. I think it's Venus from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I can't remember the names of every single eyeshadow, but that's one. Skulls from the Kat Von D My Vida Loca palette. You know, just a lot of shimmery white eyeshadows that I would use as an inner corner or brow bone highlight. The performance power is just not there with this eyeshadow, so I've used it a few times. It's not bad for what it is. It just doesn't compare to the other stuff I have. So I don't need to keep it because I have other similar products that just are better. And the last of the eyeshadows is one that I'm keeping. This is a little guy from Thebalm. This is Nude Volume 2. This is the shade Flirty. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty, almost rose gold eyeshadow. I can't get it to swatch, so I won't show you guys a swatch because it actually does not swatch very well with my finger, but I can get it to apply very beautifully on my lid. It's a color that feels like it would fit in with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, so I do like it enough to keep it for now. Alright, so moving on to blushes, I have this little guy from Josie Moran. This is the Argan Infinity Lip and Cheek Creamy Oil in Limitless Pink. So I finished this guy and I hated it. This is one of those things that I'm not going to force myself to use in the future because I really do not like cream blushes. So it's a little dog size, so it's easy to finish those things up. Also with cream blushes, I put them on the back of my hand, pick it up with a brush or a sponge and apply it to my face. So I do kind of waste a little bit of product that way. I don't like cream blushes. I like powders so much better. They're so much easier for me to blend out. I can do more things with them than I can do with cream blushes. I like to bring my blush into different places. I don't just necessarily keep it to like here. I will bring it all the way around and do weird things with it, like contouring with blush. I can't really do that with a cream blush, like not easily anyway. So this is done, thankfully, and I will not be purchasing these. A lot of these I did not purchase anyway. They were either given to me or they came in sets, but I know in the future I'm not going to even swatch them. I'm just going to give them away. In my last update, I had decluttered the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Coffee Cake, and I'm also going to be decluttering this guy from Joe Fresh. This is a cream blush in the shade Flush. It's a gorgeous color. I used to really like this. When I first got it, I really loved the way that this applied, and it was just a difference in makeup styles and products. Like I had very few products when I had first got this in comparison to what I have now. My preferences weren't as solid as they are now, and I did like this for giving me that sort of natural flush. This was in one of my early favorites videos from like 3 years ago, I want to say, something like that. And so I did like it then, but I really had not used it that often. Like I probably had used it for like a week or two and then I stopped using it. So I've moved on. I have a powder blush that is very close to this color anyway, so no real loss there. It's also a lot stiffer than it used to be as well. So because I've had it for so long, like 3 years, I think it's time to say goodbye. So we're nearing the end here. The next category is foundation. I had previously finished the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N20, and I had remaining this Burberry foundation. This is the Fresh Glow Foundation, Luminous Fluid Foundation in Porcelain number 11. So this one is finally finished. This was a foundation that would never die. So this foundation is slightly too dark for me. Such a shame because it's actually a beautiful foundation formula. It really is a luminous foundation. So I ended up having to mix it with a white mixer just to get a shade that was more appropriate for me and my skin tone, and it did work well with the mixer. It really did still, and I did like it. I won't be repurchasing it though because I really want to find shades that better match me and that are just easier to deal with instead of having to mix things together. So I don't have any problems with the foundation itself. My sole reason for not repurchasing is just the color match. They don't have a lot of shades. I kind of find that with a lot of luxury brands, their skin products like foundations and concealers tend to be very limited in the amount of shades they have, and Burberry is no exception. The next category is powders, and I have two. The first one is from Revlon. This is the Nearly Naked Light shade powder. So I am going to be decluttering this. It's too dark for me. I tried using it as just an all-over face powder, too dark. I tried using it as like contour, but it's just not dark enough. So it just does not suit a purpose for me. Anyway, I already had pan on this showing from before, so I did get some use out of it while I had it, but it's time to let it go. And the last powder product I had was from Laura Mercier. This was a travel size of the loose translucent powder, and this is finished. I used this so much. Oh my god, it was insane. So I use this all the time to set my entire face, under eyes, just everywhere. This product I found was actually really drying for me. It really did not do me any favors. So this stuff, it worked. I will not be repurchasing though because I just felt like it did not suit my skin. It just made my skin look too dry and my under eyes were creasing. So it just was not good for underneath my eye area. So I just need to look forward to new things instead, but it counts as a victory because I finished it. So 2 thumbs up for that. And the last category is highlighter. I had one highlighter. This is from Becca, and this is the shade Pearl, and I love this highlighter. I put this in here because it had shattered on me, and so I wanted to try and use it up to get a new one because I'm makeup shallow like that. I just really enjoyed taking pictures of this, and then when it shattered, it was like, it's not pretty anymore. I mean, it's still a beautiful product, but oh well. I love this highlighter. I just haven't been using it as much because I've been using Snow from the ABH Ultimate Glow Kit, which is another white highlighter. I've just been using that because I've been using that whole palette because it's got 5 gold highlighters and the 1 white, so I've been mixing the white with the gold. So I have a massive pan on that white highlighter, but at least I know when that one is done, I can go back to using Pearl again. I might even be able to press some of Pearl into the empty Snow pan. Idea just happened. Anyway, I really love this highlighter. It is the perfect shade for fair, cool toned skin. It's just gonna make you glow for days. I love the Becca highlighter formula because it really is so intense. So it's right up my alley right now because I love to be seen from space. All right, so that is everything for my finale. Let me know what you guys thought of the new camera. If you have any suggestions for me on what I could do to improve. I'm always looking to improve, so suggestions and feedback are very, very much welcome. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you will subscribe and stay tuned for my next videos, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.